Well, remember those troops that we talked about Obama wanting to send into Syria? Well, now Russia is warning. He's warning the White House of unpredictable consequences if troops enter into Syria. Another troubling development here as we continue to report on issues revolving around World War III. Certainly, there is a buildup. Now, on Tuesday, Defense Secretary Ash Carter told the Senate Armed Services Committee that the U.S. would no longer hesitate to engage in direct action on the ground in Iraq and Syria. Now, the Wall Street Journal basically stated this is Washington's new strategy. The White House is seriously considering deploying a small squadron of Apache attack helicopters to Iraq as part of a package of new assistance programs to counter the Islamic State, according to U.S. officials. The move could ultimately require the deployment of hundreds more U.S. service members to Iraq, among other proposals. U.S. officials said that some in the military recommend openly deploying a small number of forces on the ground in Syria, embedded among moderate rebels or Kurdish forces there for the first time. Okay, wait a second here. So basically, they want to go ahead and send our own servicemen, our men and women, they want to embed them within the, quote, moderate rebel groups. And then they're going to send these Apache helicopters to go ahead and fight ISIS. It really, okay, I'm going to stop here for a moment because when you see what's happening, how Russia, here's the difference. Russia is going in there and just blasting ISIS without any without pause. And now we're going to send some Apaches and a small ground force. It's like for what? Like you really think that that's going to make a difference? Are you trying to save face here, President Obama? Because Putin has shown you up on the world stage? It's ridiculous. Now, apparently there's a threat of Moscow intervening in Iraq next, and that has now spurred the U.S. to step up its role. So we have been reporting here that that Moscow is or has a desire to move into Iraq. So in order for the United States to keep Russia out of Iraq, they're going to send U.S. troops. Oh, man, so much crazy. Pentagon officials have recommended to the White House that the U.S. deploy as many as 8 Apache helicopters and their crews to Iraq. The helicopters, known for their targeting prowess, could work in conjunction with as many as 24 ground spotters who would embed with local ground forces to call in strikes against the Islamic State targets. So what's happening here is Russia, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this. Sending these troops over there creates, it's like a snowball rolling downhill. It's like the hook in the jaw of the military. When you have troops there, they become targets, and then you got to send more troops in to save them, and more troops in to save them. Unbelievable. So, in my opinion, it looks like Obama is a little bit late to the party here. He's trying to just really save face, but it's like to me, it just feels like a half-hearted response to what's happening in Syria. Now, look, I've said this before. I'm not for wars of aggression. I'm not for preemptive strikes. I'm a constitutionalist at my core, so declarations of war must be taken to Congress and voted on by the people. But that doesn't happen anymore. So anyway, we're stuck in this mess, and now Obama's trying to save some face, in my opinion. What do you think? Leave your comments below. And remember, when you share these videos, when you share these reports, what are you doing? You are supporting our efforts to grow this channel, to grow this network, and to just help educate people about what's happening in the world. You can do the same thing just by hitting the thumbs up button. When you like the videos, it shows up in your news feed and to the people who are subscribed to your channel. But the most important thing is just hit the share button. It's a vote. You're voting for us. And we appreciate that here at the Next News Network. I'm Gary Franchi.